What's up, YouTube fam? I got me some, welcome to my Nightmare Green Apple sauce from Mad Pepperhead Labs, my good friend Richard Chambers. My good buddy was kind enough to send to me that Primatali. No, Primo, not Primatali, Primo. And I'd mentioned in the video what it was crossed with, but I was running through the peppers so fast, it sounded like I said it was crossed with a chocolate bootla also. That's not what I meant. I meant also a chocolate bootla is one of the hotter peppers in a Carolina Reaper. But this is crossed with a, not this. Come on, I'm better than that. All right. The Primo is crossed with, yeah, I mind. I'm trying to think of a bunch of different talking points, and I'm getting all messed up. Okay, the Primatali is crossed with a Primo and a Fatali, period. Going on to the next subject. All right. Anyways, but this is Richard Chambers. Welcome to my Nightmare Green Apple. I sent some to Thomas Elwood Bailey along with another salsa. What was that? Who's Your Daddy, I believe? Yeah. And he raved about it. He put it on his ice cream, all kinds of stuff. It smells really good. Uh-oh, he put a flow restrictor on here. Well, we'll be taking that off. Matter of fact, there we go. Oh, yeah. I like this. I can taste it from biting that flow restrictor off. Okay, see if I can do this without spilling any of it. Oh, that is phenomenal. That is phenomenal. Guys, go on Facebook. Oh, that is phenomenal. Go, if you want, I'll give you the link to Richard Chambers. I already gave some people. But go to his Mad Pepperhead Labs. You got to get some of this. And it's so affordable. I think it's like $10. It'll be the best $10 you ever spent on a hot sauce. Bet. Wow. Good heat. Just the flavor is phenomenal. Ah. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I can definitely kill this bottle. Thomas Elwood Bailey, he's already killed his. Incidentally, speaking of him, y'all go watch his story time. Wow. That guy is such a great motivational speaker of stories that he has had to endure with overcoming his addiction with heroin to just a lot of different things in his life. What an amazing guy, man. What an amazing guy. What a good friend. I tell you, you can't have a better friend on your side, man, than that Thomas Elwood Bailey. But that Primo I ate yesterday lit me up. For real, guys. Wasn't no showboating in that one. That was all real. Yeah, I try to keep it real. I really do. I try to keep everything as honest as I possibly can. I get comedy in there. You know, with the lifting the weights and stuff like that. I'm really just trying to be funny, you know. But, yeah, I wanted to keep it real. But that was comedy, you know. Yes, it was real lifts. But I was trying to be ignorant. That's all. Just trying to be ignorant. Entertaining people. Entertaining y'all. You seem to like it, so hey. That Elvis community is something else, guys. Those guys are really supportive, kind of like the Heat community. They are wonderful. Man, my channel, 33 subscribers in a day and a half? Come on. No, 2 days. Wow. But that sauce, man, I gotta get some more of that. Come on. But let me talk about that Primo I ate yesterday. Oh shoot, I'm starting to spill it. I don't want to drop this bottle and spill all my goodies. I'd rather spill some of one spoon than a whole daggum bottle, for sure. Mm. Wow. I love that. Mm, 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 mm. Wow. But that Primo lit me up, guys. But let me tell you something. That ride is fun. That endorphin rush is fun. We do that for the fun. I'm going to tell you something we don't do for fun. Cap cramps. Or the fire hose. You know what I'm talking about. Those cap cramps. Well, I'm going to give you a heads up. This is how honest I am. A lot of people won't admit this. And their confidence is they will. Because I've talked to them. But I've dealt with those cap cramps for hours on multiple occasions. No more. I feel them coming on. Whether it makes me throw up by itself or I make myself throw up, it's coming out. I've said that for many times now. There ain't no shame in that game. You don't get extra league of points for that. That's not on film. None of that is. And it's the worst part. It is way worse than the heat up here. Is when it happens here in the gut. It literally feels like knives are being stabbed in your gut and twisted. Literally. I've had kidney stones before. I had to have them surgically removed. I know what pain is. That kidney stones feels like you got a little guy down there with a pair of pliers on your nut, squeezing it about like this hard right here. If I could hold your hand and do it, you get the impression. It ain't fun. You get fever, you sweat, shivers. It's kind of like you're coming off withdrawals or something like Elle would describe. Them cap cramps are right there with that. There's been many times I'd be doing this, and then I'd have my finger on the 911. I was like, I can't take it no more. I'm going to die. Don't deal with that. I had a good friend. He was coaching me one night. He's very ranked high. And I don't give names for confidence reasons and stuff like that, but I can tell you this. I've talked to several of my good friends that are high ranked in the community, in the heat community, do really good. And they'll say, get rid of them. Get them gone. You ain't getting no extra points for it. Ain't no shame in that game. It ain't in the rules. Get them out. Don't put yourself through that, guys. That's dangerous also. Cap cramps are dangerous. Stuff can happen. Ain't no way that's good on your gut. No way. But I'm sharing my advice so people don't have to go through what me and others have gone through. When I was giving this advice, he was asking me how's it going, and I said, man, I'm fixing to go to the hospital. He said, why are you going through this? Get them out. I said, what do you mean, man? I'm in for the ride now. Throwing it up ain't gonna do nothing. He said, bullshit. I'm gonna give you real talk, guys. So I did, and it was still painful for a minute, and once I've gone that long, but it subsided and went away. And it saved me an unbearable rest of the night. Because that was like at 3 o'clock in the morning, guys. And this started at like 9 o'clock. And it was like every 40 minutes. It was like boom. And then it lasted for probably 15 to 20 minutes of excruciating pain. And then it would subside for about 35, 40 minutes. And it would come back all that time. But it didn't subside. It just let off a little bit. The queasing, all that was still there. I'll tell you something. You put yourself through that, that's on you. If you heard what I said right now, real talk, me and you, take my advice. You want to put yourself through it, go on ahead. But I've given you what you need to know. A lot of people are doing it. I ain't saying everybody, because I ain't talked to everybody. It just seems like most of them that I have talked to do. Now, one friend of mine don't do it. He endures it. He has to, because there's something inhabilitating for him to not be able to throw up. And he's stuck with it. It is what it is. I don't even know if I said that word right. But anyways, my little story, and this right here, that's some good stuff, guys. Go get you a bottle of it. Next one, I believe I might do the Who's Your Daddy. He sent me no, I'm probably going to do that avocado other one thing. I forget what the name is. I might do that video next. But also, I'm going to do a procedure step-by-step here pretty soon about about making that tincture. tincture is extremely easy to make, guys. There's a YouTube video on here. I'll have to find it, put a link on it. It's also, that stuff ain't nothing to it. Some people say 3 weeks, let it sit. Some people say let it sit longer, it'll get hotter. I guess so, you know, probably. We're gonna find out. All right, y'all. One more thing, guys. A little side note. It is a hot mofo out here today. The past 2 days have been triple digits. Today it's breaking, right now it's breaking 100 degrees. Heat index, because the humidity, our humidity level here in Louisiana is so freaking hot. It's hot as a mofo. The humidity level is 97%. The heat index is almost 116. That's what humidity does. Hot. It was like it's yesterday, and that made that Primo even hotter. All right, now. If I'm lying, I'm dying, guys.